Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Pop Pop. Here we are in my little survival world where I'm hoping to be able to give some tips and tricks to people who are just getting started out playing Minecraft and maybe are confused and don't really have any idea what they really need to do to get started. So today I'm going to start this episode continuing right where I left off, down in the mines at level Y minus 57, and we're going to do some mining and see if we can find some diamonds and other goodies to help us really get a good start. Okay, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for tuning in, and well, let's get started. Here we go. Let's do like we did and make a double wide hallway. And this will be our main hallway, just like we did up on the other level. And there's some redstone, which we have the right tool. We can collect it. There's 3 redstone. Yeah, just keep collecting. This is what we want. We want all this good ore. There's some more redstone. We are going to need some more coal too, because there's not much coal in the furnace, and we're going to eventually need more torches. So we're definitely going to need to find some coal. I'm surprised we haven't found any during our mining. Most of the coal we found, I think, has been outside. More redstone. Those redstone blocks are pretty good at providing light if you just hit one, and you can let it there lit up instead of placing torches. But then, of course, once you do break it, your light goes away. So I tend to keep placing torches anyway, and I take the redstone. We're about ready to lose another tool. And there's some more iron, which we'll be always happy to take. Any more? Yep. Okay, I don't see any more. We'll grab that. That's that tool. And we could do the same thing. We can make a little base down here so we don't have to continue to keep going up and down stairs. I like to have the little shelters because sometimes I need to go AFK if something comes up. Maybe it's time for dinner or time for lunch, or somebody comes to the door, the phone rings, and you need to pause your game. I don't like to pause just standing in the middle of a dark hallway. I like to make it to one of my safe rooms, get in there where it's safe, shut the door, and then I can disappear for a little while and know my character is going to be safe. Well, that didn't get us anything. Some redstone, a little bit of iron. Alright, I don't know if this spot's going to yield too much. It doesn't look too promising. And before my tool breaks, I'm going to come down here just like I did. We'll make a little room. Now look, we can't pick this stuff up. Why is that? That's because our inventory is full. And look at that, for the first time, our hunger is down. We're actually hungry for the first time, but we do have this cooked mutton. So we're going to eat that right now. And that's going to restore our bars of hunger. Okay, let's place a couple torches on the wall in here. Let's make ourselves a crafting table. Okay. You know what we didn't do? we didn't get more wood, so I can't make a chest. Our inventory's full. That's a problem. I could put this crafting table down, but I'm going to have to drop an item, it looks like. So I'm going to put it where this cobblestone is, and I'm going to drop that cobblestone with the other cobblestone. And as soon as I place this down, oh, that's not what I wanted to place down. A chest. I'll be able to pick this cobblestone up because I have an empty slot. Okay, now I guess I could make an iron pickaxe, but I've got nowhere to put it. So we're in a little bit of a bind here. You use up these stairs. That'll give us an inventory slot. But then I think we're going to go up and see if it's daytime so we can go out and get ourselves some wood so we can make some chests. Okay. Boy, wasn't that a bit easier. We'll just keep right on going. Okay, cool. We're back. Come here, smelt the rest of our iron. Come to our chest, put our diamonds away. We're going to want to smelt our gold, and we have a lot of cobbled deep slate. And that fills our chest up, but that's okay. For now, it gives us some room. We can go out and get some wood. Now, just because we're going out, in case anything happens, we fall into lava and die, we don't want to lose some of this valuable stuff. So let's put that away. Leave some of the lesser items in our inventory that won't be as painful to lose. Okay, that's good. A little bit of coal. Okay, we have our axes. And once again, of course, it's nighttime. Alright, let's get our iron. Might as well take our gold and smelt that. Okay, and I'm going to take the iron I have and I'm going to make a shield. And if you don't want to scroll through looking for your items, you could click up here if you just want to see the armor and stuff. Just click right there. Now what do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 planks. I don't have 6 planks. I've only got 3. And I don't have any wood up here, right? No wood. Okay, so we have to go outside and chop some trees. So we are going to end up waiting for daytime. Now another thing you can do if you have a lot of coal, you could start smelting some of your cobblestone into stone, and then you could take the stone, use the stone cutter, and turn that stuff into stone bricks. And you could start making your walls look a little nicer. If you're anxious to get started doing some building, you can get rid of these plain stone brick blocks and put some stone bricks in. They look a lot nicer. I'm not so worried about doing that right now. I'm more interested in finding some diamonds and making some real good gear and some real good armor, so we can go anywhere we want and do anything we want, not have to worry. Let's take a look outside. You know, we have some armor. Shouldn't be too bad. You know what? Oh, there's an Enderman. We don't want to look at him. If we look at him, he'll come after us. Okay, I don't see anybody right close. Oh, there's a creeper. Did you see him? I don't know if we can kill him or not, but he's gonna blow. Watch. He blew. There's going to be a big hole in the ground now. Now, usually I say when a creeper blows, fill the hole in. If you don't fill the holes in, that means the creepers are winning. So let's see. Do I have any dirt? No, but I have some stone. I don't want to waste the stone. See, creepers are a pain in the butt. This is what they do. They just make your life difficult. Now, this spider guy, during the daytime, oh, I guess he's coming after me because he was spawned at night. Usually, a spider is pretty nice to you during the daytime, and they don't really bother you. But as soon as it turns night, they are evil, and they want to eat your brains. So anyway, I hear something else burning up. And there's an enemy. And they steal blocks. They just pick up blocks out of places, walk away with them, and then put them down elsewhere. And I hate to put cobbled deep slate out here because it's not really like the kind of block that goes out here. So I want to use what dirt I have and fill this hole in. And you could just fill in the surface, but I don't want anything spawning in the hole and making a bunch of noise. So that's what will happen if you leave a hole or thing down here, something, an area big enough where something can spawn. It will spawn, and you'll end up hearing it all the time. What I'm going to do is just, he wants me to look at him, that's what he wants. I'm going to take some of this down, just, that'll give me some dirt and make this not look so bad. I'll make it so you can get up and don't get stuck down there. Okay, let's take this tree. Wood, we want wood. Don't look at him. I almost did. The only way you could look at him is if you find a pumpkin. You could use shears to carve the pumpkin. And you could put that on your head instead of a helmet. And then you can look at him and he won't care. But if you don't have a pumpkin, you can't look at him. Wood, 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 wood. We want wood. There's a lot of trees here, so I don't feel bad taking them down. Of course, we get saplings along the way, and it is a good idea to replant your saplings so you grow more trees so you don't run out. And I notice I'm just letting the leaves go. They will eventually decay and just go away. But you have to take out all the wood for that to happen. You have to make sure you get all the wood. We need wood. So we need chests. So where we spent some time down mining stone, now we're going to spend some time up here mining trees. You can break the leaves too. You won't get anything out of them. If you want your leaf blocks, you have to use shears. And if you use shears on the leaf blocks, you will be able to pick them up and decorate with them, use them in your builds. Did I get everything? Yes, I did. There's some more dirt. We could do a little better with this hole. Now, we killed that spider. One thing that you get from spiders that's very valuable is string. And string is useful for making a bow. Once you have a bow, you can kill some chickens for some feathers, and you can make some arrows. And a bow and arrow is a very useful weapon, especially against creepers. And there's a sheep. Let's go get him. Sorry, Mr. Sheep, we're not going to breed you. I'm just going to have to take you out because I want your wool so I can make a bed. So I don't have to wait through any nights when I want to go outside. There's another one. That'll give us 3 pieces of white wool. That's enough to make a bed. Sorry, Mr. Sheepy. Hopefully we won't have to do that anymore. A lot of birch wood. I don't necessarily like building with birch. It's not the best color wood, I don't think. But you can still make all your sticks. You can still make fences and planks and chests and everything else you need. Oh, you can't get that. So what we're going to do, we don't want to leave it. So I'm going to jump up, place a block. Jump up, place, oops. Just bumping my head. Jump up, place a block. so we can get up there and reach. Okay, we got it. Now I can dig these blocks away. Some trees are easy to chop down like these. Some are a bit more complicated and have wood all throughout them. Okay, don't want to miss that. Hi, Mr. Cowie. We're going to let you go. Although we get more iron, we'll make some buckets. And we'll carry a bucket of milk. That way, in case we get hit by a witch or get poisoned by a spider, we could drink the milk. And that gets rid of the ill effects of the potion or the poison. So it's good to have a bucket of milk handy. A bucket of water is also very, very useful. And sometimes a bucket of lava comes in handy. So we will try to make some buckets when we get a little more iron. And we're not going to be able to reach these. We can only reach 5 blocks. After that, to build up to them. And that's how we do that. Now, can we see the sun? I don't want to lose my bearings and get lost and forget where our base is. And we left that there. And I think our base was around here somewhere, wasn't it? Where I was cutting down all these trees. Let's get these saplings. Yes. There's some sticks. Get the sticks. You know what? We don't have a whole lot of food right now. I think I will get some bacon. Now, did you see that skeleton? Yep, there he is. There he is. Let's run away where he can't get us. He can't come out here. He'll burn up. It's another sheep. I'm going to let you go, sheepy, because I have enough wool for a bed. And I have some melons and some meat to eat for now. How much wood did I end up with? 64 logs. That's surely enough to make some planks. My inventory looks pretty full. So I'm going to make my way back. If I can find my way back, we should mark this a little better. It was down here somewhere, wasn't it? Look, he left another that Enderman. Anybody remember where we live? There it is. I'm going to mark it a little better. I wanted to put some torches outside too. There. Okay, we could close that as well. Let's come over here first thing. What are these? Are these birch? These are oak planks, so we're not going to be able to... Okay, I know what we do. I was going to say we can cook our food and take that out, and then we'll have an empty inventory slot, but we don't because we have to take out the gold. So let's see. Alright, we have leaves. We can put those leaves up with the other leaves. You can see they group together if we just put them up there. Anything that we already have we can combine into a single stack. Like the wool, we can stick up there as well. Then we have a couple inventory slots. We don't have to drop stuff onto the floor. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. First off, we need to make some planks. Click to here. Click our planks. And we'll make a whole stack of 64 for now. And then we're going to make a shield. Go back to our weapons to find that quickly. That way we can take care of that skeleton. Okay, we go to our inventory and we can equip that shield. Okay, now you'll see when we crouch down, we use our shield. So we use our crouch button, which is our sneak button. That will protect us. Okay, now we can come over here and get our meat out. Put some gold in. Make our helmet. Alright. And we need a chest. Chest, please. Okay. Put that there because I want to put that down right away, right here. And that doubles the size of our chest. If you put it right down next to your first one, it will double the size. Now we have a lot more slots. Now we can put all this cobbled deep slate away. Now when you get a lot of stuff, you can organize your inventory. You could have one chest for your stone, maybe one chest for dirt and stuff, maybe one chest for plants, trees, saplings, stuff like that. And I think we are going to make ourselves a bow. Let's see, do we have everything we need to make a bow? 3 sticks and 3 pieces of string. We only have 2 pieces of string. So we'll put the string away for now. We need to get another spider. Alright, we still have some logs. We have 2 pieces of iron, actually. 11 pieces of iron. Okay, we have some planks. We have some of those logs. We have some of those planks. I'll need to carry both kind of planks. I'll stick those up there for now. Stick our cooked food here. Put our cobblestone back up. We have some dirt to build with. And we should have some cobblestone to build with. Okay, and we need more coal. So we come over. Oops. I do that a lot. We're hungry again, as you can see. So, when we eat, that'll restore our hunger. And then I can come over here. Oh, we already have gold ingots. You see what I did? I put my gold ingots into the furnace. Well, I already turned my gold ore into ingots. Ingots is what we used to build with. That was a silly move, but sometimes you do silly things. I wanted to make a helmet, but looks like I need one more piece. Oh, not quite enough. So let's put the gold away for now. Okay, what do we got? We got our shield. We're going to need some more tools. I'm going to need to make another iron pickaxe or 2 because this one's about to break. Okay, so let's do that. I'll make one to replace the broken one, and then we'll make ourselves a spare. And now if we look, we have 5 pieces of iron left. I guess I could make a helmet, but I'm still not going to just yet. I can move that down there. Okay, so we could either go back down to our mine. We should make a couple of chests, or we can make the chest once we get down there, I guess. And we want to look for some diamonds. So, hey, it's nighttime. Let's do this. Let's grab our wool. We have some planks. We should be able to craft a bed. So we can go beddy bye and get some sleep. Where's the beds? Come on, beds. And if you see, there it is. But I'll show you a trick. If you happen to be looking around and you can't find what you're looking for, just come up in the search, type bed, and there it will be. And we can craft ourselves a bed. We got it. We could stick that down here. Oh, I threw my torch away. Oh, don't hit the Q if you're on the keyboard. That makes you throw your stuff away. I don't want to do that. Did I say torch? Threw my pickaxe away. Okay, I want to break that. I want to break that. I want to stick my bed right there. Now you see, it's nighttime. We can come over to the bed. We can sleep. We slept through the night. Now we look outside. It is immediately daytime again. We can go right back out if we wanted to. Of course, we have to look around for mobs that spawned while it was night, but we can go back out. We can sleep. This is our spawn spot now, so whenever we die, we're going to come back to life right here in a very safe place, which is another really, really good thing. Okay, anyway, I think it's time to go back down into the mine and do some more mining. So let's head all the way down this stairway. I'll see you down there, and we'll see what we can find. Okay. Okay, we're almost down to the bottom, right where we left off. Okay, I'm going to take our brand new iron pickaxe. Got rid of that old broken one. And what do you know? First thing we find is some redstone. It's wonderful. And what's hiding behind the redstone? Some diamonds. Okay, let's knock these blocks out and see how many diamonds we're going to get. Looks like only 4. Make sure. Okay, I don't see any more hiding. Let's make sure we pick them all up. And let's get this redstone. Any more back there? No, let's get the redstone. Let's fill in our hole. Okay, let's see how far are we. Go a little further. I'm do just like I did in the other mine. I'll go down about 2 torches. Give me enough room to dig out a couple of aisleways. Hopefully find some diamonds. Okay, there's our 2 torches. Let's go down this other side. More redstone. Never can have too much redstone. Especially if you're building minecart rails. Need a lot of redstone to power the powered rails. More gravel. Oh, I don't like when I come across gravel because you never know what's gonna be above it. Let's find out. Now here's a trick. If you want to instantly break all your gravel, you can put a torch down here. And as soon as I break this block, all that gravel is going to fall down onto the torch and it's all going to break. Just like that. Okay, there is a roof up there, so nothing's going to come down. I can take that torch back. And we do the same thing here. Just saves you from having to dig all the gravel. I guess we could do the same here. They don't like to place torches on the floor, because if you do hit water and water comes pouring down, it will wash your torch away and you'll find yourself suddenly in the dark. And that's not a good thing. Okay, so I come down here. I'm going to skip the 2 blocks. I'm going to dig my first hallway. Soon we're going to be running out of torches. We don't have a lot of coal. So that's going to be a thing. We're going to have to find more coal. You don't usually find too much coal down here this deep. But I did see a lot of it outside along the cliffs, so we may have to go out there and gather some. Again, we don't have to worry about the night time because we can sleep through the night now. So whenever we want to go outside, we can make sure it's daytime. And we made it through to our hallway. And we didn't find much down there, did we? Nope. So let's try another row. See if we can get a little luckier this time. Tool's gonna break. There it is. There we go. Skip 2 blocks. Start another row. There's our aisleway. So we're just going to run back. Make some new ones. The torch on the floor looks funny. Let's move that up. Look, funny torch. There you go. Well, let's go in here. Let's see what we've got. Let's make ourselves a chest. But come on, let's go find some stuff. We need to find some stuff. Okay, skip 2. Mine the third one. Alright, third's a charm. Diamonds, please. Iron, please. Uh-oh, guess what we found? Uh-oh, lava. See, here it comes. Let's block it in. It's going to come down here and it's going to get, the O's are going to go over. It shouldn't. It should go down there. Okay, now what we can do, we could really carefully jump up here. Place a block right there, and that should block that lava so it will dry up. And now look, there's a skeleton up there. You know, if we had a bow, we could kill him. But we don't. Now we can jump up and take a look and see what we got. Looks like 2 skeletons and a pool of lava. What are we going to do about that? Huh. Well, do we keep going or do I detour? I don't know, because if we keep going, we're going to dig into that lava pool. Just for fun. I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. Let's... This is not going to be good. Alright. I told you, we could try to place a block up there real quickly and block it. How about if we went here? Nope. Block quick. See, if you're really quick, you can block it before it starts to come down. Otherwise, it would start to pour down and it would come and it would get us. So we would have another option. We could dig this block out here so when the lava came down, it would fall into that block and couldn't flow this way. Or we could just back up and build a wall real quick to block it. And then go in and attach it. So we're not going to go any further on this hallway, I don't think. Because it looks like we're blocked by lava and some skeletons. So let's skip that, and we're probably going to get the same thing once we skip 2 and go in here. That's where the lava pool is going to be. So we're not going to be able to go down here either, I don't think. Nope, there's the lava. I could real quickly block it, just like that. So it doesn't come and get us. And we could go down 1, 2 more and try here. Otherwise, we go mine on the other side. Okay. Now we have a long stairway, so we can try mining at different levels. And we might find some levels to be a little bit more fulfilling than others. There's our hallway. And we got to the end of it. Now if we start our 3rd row, when we come back the next time, we won't know we got to our aisleway because it ended. So we have to dig down a little bit further here. Just so we have an opening when we make our next row. I'm not so sure we want to continue mining down here, though. We're wearing out a lot of tools and we're not finding stuff that we could even use to replace them. A lot of cobble deep slate. Alright, let's make our way back. Hopefully we'll find something on this run. Now, see that? See that if we were standing there, we would be in trouble right now because we would be under all that gravel. We'd have to dig our way out. I don't know what was up there. A hole into nothing. Okay, just gravel. So here we are down the bottom. Barely no pickaxe left. We found literally nothing down here. This turned out not to be too successful of a mine. We could try digging our way down this way and try mining on that side to see what we could find. But I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. Okay, I said we could bring all this stuff back upstairs with us, but it's not much we care about. We have some room in our inventory, so I guess we might as well grab it. Grab what we can, what we can carry. Because we're going to need to find more coal. And we're going to need to find more iron. I think we're going to end up having to make some more stone tools, and then we can mine on level 11 again. Dig out some more of those rows. We were doing pretty good with iron, so maybe we could find a bit more. And look, alright, since I uncovered these blocks, if we uncover the other side, it can grow crystals on every side. So the more sides you expose, the more crystals you can get. And look, these guys found their way in there. Can't get up here though, can you guys? Well, that's okay. Enjoy your life down there. We're going up. Okay guys, this episode's getting a little long. I think we should probably call it quits here. It wasn't a very successful mining trip. We did manage to get a few things, but not nearly what I was expecting. Next time, I think we'll go outside. We'll search the cliffs, see if we can find some easy coal, and then maybe we'll get geared back up and we'll go down there on level 11 and see if we can have some better luck down there. We found a lot of iron the first time and a few diamonds, so we'll see what we can do, because we want to get those diamonds so we can make some diamond tools, so we can get some obsidian, and we can get that portal and we can go to the nether, because we need to find some endermen and we need to get some ender pearls. Okay, well anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for sticking around and watching, and please hit that like button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye bye.